All right, so we always start the drill down with a look at a stock because I make the excuse that it's about a stock on the move and then I pretend to not care about stock prices. So let's look at the stock chart of Amazon. Since the day they started charging taxes in Texas, stock's up. That's a good thing, I guess, if you own shares of stock. That's probably about on par with the S&P 500. Nonetheless, Wells Fargo did this really smart survey before and after in Texas, asking people, are you going to shop less once you're taxed? And the results were interesting. And they did a big sample size, over 3,000 people. So they asked them, will you shop less when you're being taxed for these internet purchases? And 67% of them said that, in fact, they would be shopping less. But then they went back and asked them after the taxes started and said, are you shopping less? Since 67% of you said that you would. And the answer is 6% were shopping less. So people have this great fear of taxes. In fact, the study from Wells Fargo really showed that they had a number of concerns. Taxes were barely on the list. Many of them didn't even know that they were paying sales taxes because they were so concerned with other things such as shipping, such as convenience, such as the ability to look at reviews, all the things that you can do online that are hard to do in a bricks and mortar store. Really interesting results.
So then why the sudden concern?
Well, the concern is because the largest economy in this country, the most populous state in this country, this very state of California, started taxing on Amazon on Saturday of last week, on the 15th. And so a big change in this state. And it's not just this state. We mentioned how Texas just picked up taxes there not too long ago. Well, Texas and Pennsylvania at the beginning of September. Of course, I mentioned California as well as of last Saturday. By the end of this year, you're going to see an addition of some more states, New Jersey and Virginia. By the end of 2013, I should say. By 2014, you're going to tack onto that Nevada and Tennessee. So you've got big chunks of this country. These are the places that have Amazon facilities and those that do not, starting to tax the sales of products on Amazon. The concern, of course, for investors and other people watching Amazon is, will that slow Amazon's growth?
So then why did they fight so hard and so long?
Well, they fought so hard and so long because, over the history of time, we know that taxes can slow. The choice of tax-free or not tax-free will have some impact. Survey results be damned, maybe not in the short term, but certainly the long term. And one way to look at this in the Amazon results, and it's not easy, but if you break out their EBITDA margins, their operating profit margins internationally, where they are always taxed, and domestically where they are not, you can see a very big difference. I mean, look there, you've got 70 basis points difference of 4.6% operating margins in the U.S. for the first half of this year, 3.9% internationally. Now, the difference there is not only taxes. They don't break out what the tax rates are separate from international from domestically. But what we do know about it is that the operating results are worse internationally, where they pay more taxes, paying more tax for this company. Maybe they have to lower prices even more to match prices because people are not paying taxes. It may, on the margin, it may have some effect, and that, of course, is a greater long-term concern.